So let's open this bad boy. Alright, it comes in a box, a very basic cardboard box with your regular trade markings. Denon portable USB DAC headphone amplifier DA-10, and it's made for iPod, iPhone, and iPad. And there's also an advanced AL32 processing here, which we'll talk about later. Alright, so let's open this. The first thing that will greet you is, of course, the manual. Okay, I don't usually read that one. And then, oh my god, this is beautiful. Aluminum. I think basically the unit is made of aluminum. It's just painted differently. It's kind of light. I think as light as my previous headphone amp, which is a Sony. So this is the front with Denon trademark here, 6 screws. And then on this side you will find the switches for gain, output, and then the charging on and off, and then the input selector. This one is to select what headphones you're using. If you have just a regular low impedance headphone, you could put it in normal side. And then if you have like a high impedance headphone, you can select the high switch right there. And then this is a fixed or variable output, so it also depends on what type of headphone you're using. And then this is the charge on and off. If you want to charge it while it's plugged to the USB port, this is where you do it. I don't really understand why we have this switch here, but maybe I'll find out if I read the manual, of course. So this is the input selector. You can use it as a USB DAC with your Mac or PC. In the middle, you can use it for your iOS devices. And then the last one on the right, if you're planning to use this just as a basic amp. At the bottom, you will find all the ports, the mini USB, regular USB, and then the auxiliary port if you want to use this as a standalone amp. And there's nothing in this section. And at the top, you will find your on-off switch, which is also the volume control. It feels really nice, very smooth. And then also there are 2 LEDs to indicate if the unit is charging, and then if the unit is powered on. And then of course your headphone jack right here. Okay, so I think this is beautiful, but I also think that it's kinda big. But I think they designed this for the iPhone 5, because it looks like that the size is pretty much the same size as an iPhone 5. But no, I think it's also thick. So if you want to carry this around with your iPhone, I think you'll be carrying a considerably bulky piece of hardware. Alright, so let's dig farther. Alright, so let's take this out, and then you have your basic mandatory CD for the driver if you're using it in Windows, because I don't think you need a driver for Mac. And then some warranty paperwork. And then what the heck is this? Looks like a coffin. I think this is the carrying case, which I think pretty nice for Denon to include a thing like this, so you don't have to use the ugly rubber band. But at the same time, I think this is also ugly. It adds significant bulk to your gear, considering that it's already bulky and big. But you can try it. I think it will just look a little, stupid having this fanny pack looking carrying case. So I think this is where you put your media player or your iPhone, things like that. And then at the back you put your headphone amp. So you still have access to the volume control and the headphone jack. Alright, so this is good that it comes with a carrying case, but I also think that this is ugly and bulky. Alright. Next thing are your required cables. It comes with a USB to Lightning and 30 pin to USB and your regular auxiliary port connector. And of course your USB to mini USB for computer use. So you're pretty much covered. I think the only thing you don't have is the OTG cable, but I don't think this works with Android anyway, so you don't need that. So cables, carrying case, CD and paperworks, cardboard divider, and then the what do you call this? The cradle for the device. Let's put it back. And lastly, the manual. And then let's put it back. So let's take a final tour of the device.